Hey everyone, this is Paul Knapp with landscapearchitectural.com, and this is our first lesson into SketchUp. I am using SketchUp Pro 2021. The 2022 version may be out now or coming out soon, but right now this is what I'm using. I'm going to assume that most of you are familiar with SketchUp, at least a little bit, but I just wanted to kind of go over some basic things first, just in case anybody isn't. So this is kind of what it looks like when you open up SketchUp. You've got this default, person that's in here. They are, I think they're usually around 5 foot something, 5'3", 5'4", yeah. So they put, a real life to scale person in your model. Usually I go ahead and delete that out right away, but for right now, I just wanted to kind of go over some of the basic deals with SketchUp. So here's what we're looking at when we look at SketchUp. You've got a toolbar right up here that gives you some basic options for tools for this model. And then you've got a default tray to the right here that gives you some more options with, texturing, colors. You've got, different style sets that you can use for your project. Tags layer, which is basically layers if you're familiar with drawing in different layers in like AutoCAD. They call it tags now. There's a shadow button here that turns shadows on and off. Typically I just leave that off for the most part. And then you've got some other things that we'll kind of jump into as we get along. But this video, for the purposes of what we're doing, is just kind of a brief overview of how things operate. That way we can kind of get into some of the individual tools and then extensions that are going to help your workflow. So the first thing to probably look at would be just these drop-down menus, just to kind of get familiar with that. So we've got, your typical file drop-down menu where you can open a new project, open projects, you can save them. There is a 3D warehouse button, which I think, they have it over here as well, and another menu over here. You can import files, whether it's, a PDF, or actually with SketchUp, you can't do a PDF directly, but you can import a JPEG or a PNG file. So it's got to be an image file that you can import. But you can import like a DWG file if you use, Dynasketch and AutoCAD. So that's pretty much the industry norm. Exporting, you can export your designs and, a 2D graphic or a 3D model. I don't really use the 3D model option very much. Every once in a while I'll use the 2D graphic. I used to use it quite a bit. But now that I do, renderings on top of the modeling, I pretty much don't use that, at all anymore. So that's pretty much the file drop-down menu. Edit, we've got, your classic commands, copy, paste, delete guides, which I use quite a bit. You can hide objects in your model and then unhide them. And those are really the main ones that I use for edit. View, you can look at toolbars, hidden geometry, which we'll get into a little bit later, but basically we can kind of see, different lines and additional lines that in your model that might not show up when you're looking at it, regularly. Shadows, which is also in your default tray. Fog, you can turn fog on and off. I don't really do that. Edge styles, which again is in your default tray. Most of this is in your default tray, so a lot of this really I don't use too much of. Camera views, you can look at this from different options. You can zoom in, zoom out, but you got a lot of those buttons over here. So again, camera I don't use too much of. Draw, those are tools that we can use, lines, arcs, shapes. More tools, just kind of an additional set of tools that you can kind of get to. Really the main thing that I use from this menu would be like 3D text or dimensions, which I have set to a shortcut, which we'll talk about here in just a second. Window, again, this is more like settings if you think about it for SketchUp. Preferences is probably the biggest one that I go to, and that's really just to get to these shortcuts. There are other things that you can kind of do to kind of modify your project, and maybe we'll jump into that a little bit here with some of these future videos. But yeah, shortcuts is the biggest one. So for example, when you start SketchUp brand new, there are tool buttons. Some of these buttons up here that you're looking at have a shortcut assigned to them, and the shortcut is like a hotkey on your keyboard. So, for example, this pointer tool right here, selection tool, I should call it, that is assigned to a shortcut of spacebar on your computer. So, if you type in select, you can scroll down to the tools, I believe. Yeah. So not advanced. I think we just want to go to, okay, so here, tool select. So the assigned button for this is spacebar. And that really comes in handy because if you need to, switch tools, let's say you're on your eraser tool, but you need to quickly switch to your selection tool, just click that space bar and that turns it into your selection pointer. I'm probably guilty of not using that as much as I can, so you'll probably see me doing a mix of it back and forth. I'm just got used to, coming up here, grabbing the eraser, but really you can grab these things pretty quickly using your shortcuts. So I highly recommend using that as much as you can. So we cancel out of that. Extensions, that's going to be really helpful for a lot of the lessons that we're going to be talking about, just to make your SketchUp workflow a little bit more efficient. I've got a lot of extensions that I've already downloaded, but I'll explain to you how I get all of those and where you can find some of these. But essentially, Extension Warehouse is going to be a really good spot. And then there's also the Extension Store, which is you can get that extension store from sketchucation.com. That's SKETCHU, the letter U, and then Cation, CATION.com. You got to log in, put your username and password. It's all free, but you can essentially download this SketchUp store, and it gives you, extension store, and it gives you more options for extensions that you wouldn't be able to find on the warehouse, which I'll let you know if any of these extensions that we're going to be using is going to, be needed to be grabbed at that extension store. And then help just gives you some other things about SketchUp. So we'll just kind of get into it from there. But yeah, this is the basic overview. I do want to get into navigation next, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video now. But this is our first tutorial for SketchUp.